guys, I'm back. I'm just gonna basically let it out. Even giving all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people out here, which they're not worried about me, so, whatever. I think I'm just not gonna scream because I feel like it's gonna be outside the car. Yeah, I don't know. Supposed to be having plans. I don't know if they are actually happening. Y'all can see I'm very negative minded. Like, very. I don't know, y'all. I'm upset. It's kind of hard to let out tears that you hold in. Basically, my behind story is I just couldn't let myself cry. I hated crying in front of people. I still do. I'm not even gonna cap to you. I think that's just gonna be something that's I take to my grave, that I hate crying in front of people. I cried once in front of a room full of people, and they were like, what's wrong, normal. And I was just like, nothing. It was like, so the one person said, oh, you crying for nothing? I'm like, yep, pretty much. I just feel like I walk around, I try to smile, and honestly, I'm sad, bro. I'm just a sad ass person. I feel better when I'm around people that I care about and love. It's just still that little part of me that's just like, this is life and it sucks. My life sucks. I stress every day, wondering how I'm gonna make it. Wondering if I'm gonna make it. From time to time, I just think back to when I was suicidal as fuck. I'm not suicidal now. Now it's just like, if I die, I die, leaving behind people, but leave, kind of sucks trying to have this conversation, but behind people that love and care about you. I don't have a lot of those people, I don't have like many people that would be sad if I left or nothing like that. And I don't want it, I don't want you to be happy either. I mean, hey, I'm leaving this earth, but it sucks, y'all. It really sucks, bro. Life is tough, and life got thrown at me at such a young age, and I had to bear a lot. I had to be strong. Ah, here they come. Fuck. I wasn't trying to cry like this, but it's just like talking about it. Oh, fuck. It's coming. They're coming. So, again, I'm not doing this for y'all, but I am. I'm just letting y'all know that it's okay to cry, It's okay to let that out. I've just learned that this year. This year has brought so many goddamn tears. I hate this shit, I hate crying, bro. Because when I was younger, I taught myself that it was weak to cry. And that you don't need to cry, bro. You need to, just chill. I don't know how else you're gonna let it out, but my shit was anger. I was angry. I was an angry child. I was mad at everything and everyone in the world. And, I made people suffer for it that didn't have shit to do with it. And I apologize. And that's probably why I'm apologetic now. I've always been apologetic, but this is why I'm probably still apologetic. Because, I take it out on people that don't deserve it. And I can admit to it, Some people can't admit to that. I can. Because I know I do. And I don't mean to do it on purpose. But it's just like when it happens. And it's like I hold so much in to the point where when it's time to let it out, like a fucking bomb. Like a fucking grenade. You took the damn thing out and threw that bitch. And that's me. Boom. Chaos. I've always felt like I was a lot to handle. I felt like I was a lot to deal with. I felt I just feel like I got a fat weight on my chest and I need to get rid of it, basically. I just hate my life. I always wonder when it's gonna get better. And then when I feel like it's gonna get better, obviously, there's that one thing that makes it turn for the worse. It sucks. It really does. Because you don't want life to be like that. You want life to be simple. You know, every now and then, a few little things pop up. Something like that. My life always been complicated. When I was younger, I found out I was adopted. And I found out I was adopted in 3rd grade. I was adopted when I was 5, but I found out that I was adopted in the 5th grade. And, I got angry. I was mad at everyone and everything. It was the start of my anger. I was like, well, what was the point? I want to know why. Typical child thinking. I was like, well, what did I do? The fact that you had to give me away, Was I not good enough, basically? And I had spent my whole childhood trying to make up for that. Not being good enough. And feeling like I'm not good enough, Everything I did it, but... Oh, fuck. 110%. 110%, bro. And it was like it was never good enough. It was never fucking good enough. Everything I tried, and I tried to make everything right. I tried to be the good child. I'm 19 today. I am 19. Not saying my birthday is today, but I'm 19. My birthday is coming up in a few days. I'm gonna be 20. I have no kids. I didn't start having sex till the beginning of this year, actually. Right? Yeah. The beginning of this year. I was 19 when I lost my virginity. That's no lie or nothing like that. That's not me covering up something. I was 19 when I lost my virginity. I could have held on longer if I wanted to, but I wanted to get it over with, Wanted to get over that, big scary thing that, it's gonna hurt and, the whole nine, If you're a girl, you understand. And, I mean, some dudes understand too, but that's only some. But basically, sorry, I'm a hot mess, and I just would like to let y'all or myself know, because, again, I look at all my videos over. But whoever ends up watching this, I've been through so much shit. One thing after another. If it's not family drama, it's other shit that deals with me. And that doesn't deal with me, because I end up getting involved some way, shape, or form. And I don't try to. I'm not the person that try to, save the day all the time, but I do try to save the day sometimes. Basically, I said all of that to say this, that if you're young and you're watching this, you can get through it, okay? Don't let anybody tell you that you can't get through it. Don't let anybody tell you that there is no possible way out of it. Don't even let yourself tell you that, Let me tell you, a person that's been through hella shit, okay? And I thought I would never fucking make it. I've tried, and I'm not condoning this in no way, shape, or form, but I've tried suicide, okay? I've tried it more times than I can fucking count. Did it obviously happen? Obviously no, because I'm here talking to you. But basically, me bringing up my virginity and me bringing up babies and stuff like that. I said that because when I was younger, and it's still, a thing, it's bad to have kids while you're young, So I tried to make sure, in my best disability, that I didn't have kids while I was young and still in high school or junior high or even middle school. I tried my best to keep my legs closed. Not saying I was, trying to be hiding the pants at an early age, because I wasn't. But I'm just saying, I tried to let my mom see that, my adoptive mom, but she's still my mom. I tried to let her see that at an early age, that I was not your typical, pretty little girl that's aimed to be this worst part of myself, Like, I could have been out there fucking on every dude that came and whispered in my ear or touched or felt on me. I could have fucked on family, talking incest like a motherfucker. Because even my adopted family, I am still related to them in the blood way. We cousins through some part of it. I don't even know the whole rundown of it, but in blood, we are related as cousins. But to them, when I came to them, I was their adoptive, either auntie, sister, daughter, niece. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, I was the adopted. So I was still family, even in that way. And I still had older males in the family look at me as if I wasn't family and wanted to fuck on me, wanted to touch on me. I had a few of them, not even few. I had one that hit me up. And this is not to put them on blast or nothing like that. This is just me explaining my story. I had one of them that, as I was growing up, he was touching on me. He didn't rape me or nothing like that. Could it have gone to that point? Maybe. if things were different in that day or days or whatever the fuck happened that day. He would sneak in the house and come fill on me while I was asleep or sleep. Because sometimes after a while of it happening, I would wait and pretend like I was asleep. And I wouldn't move or nothing like that, just to see what the fuck he was gonna do. Because I wanted to actually know what he did while I was sleeping, because I was still a heavy sleeper back then. I was definitely really, really heavy sleeper when I was little. When I was little, I couldn't hear shit. I didn't even get into that sleep where I was half woke, half sleep. I never did that. I was sleep. And so I wouldn't know if anybody raped me or not. I wouldn't have known if anybody touched me or not, because I was fucking asleep. But basically, there was times it was the time he woke me up. I don't remember how old I was, but I was younger, obviously. And he woke me up out of my sleep. I was in the top bunk. It was me and my little sister sleeping up there. On the bottom bunk, it was my brother. I think my brother is sleeping there. He was, and then the dude, I'm not even gonna say his name, because again, I'm not trying to put him out there. Again, this is just what I go through. The bottom bunk was him on the other side, because we had two bunk beds in the same room, so you had this much of space to walk through. So he was on the bottom bunk on this side, and then I don't think nobody was on this top side unless it was my older younger brother, aka the one I live with, that's been with me for a fat minute. I think he was either on that top bunk or nobody was up there, because he probably was on the bottom bunk with my little brother. Anyways, more of the story is, he woke me up one night, got me out of bed, like woke me up, picked me up, put me in the middle of the room. Mind you, everybody else in the room is asleep. And so now I'm standing in front of him, like, what do you want? Rubbing my eyes and rubbing my face and shit. I'm like, bro, that ass? Waking me up out of my sleep for what? What do you want? So I had kind of like a, semi-attitude, but like not, full attitude go. And I was like, he starts to go to like rub on my ass. My non-existent ass, because I was skinny. When I tell y'all I was so little back then, you could probably break me in half. That's how little I was. I had no chest, no bum. I had nothing. I had skinny ass stick with no titties, no ass. That's just how I looked. Legit. That's not even me capping. That's not me, oh, I'm just no, that ass. If you looked at pictures and you looked at me, you like, yeah, You had no titties, no ass. That's exactly how I look. But to him, he tried to make it seem like I had the fattest ass. Or whatever the case may be. I don't know what the fuck was going on in his head, but he just didn't give not a single fuck. Got me out of bed, whatever. I'm in front of him, whatever the case may be. Cool. Get that out the way. So he starts rubbing on my non-existent ass, as if there's a fat ass. Rubbing on it and talking to me and stuff. And so he said, do you want to play a game? I said, no, I don't want to play a game. I want to go back to bed. I said, put me back in the bed. I could have easily went up the stairs. Put me back in the bed. You got me down, put me fucking back up there at this point. And so he's steady rubbing on me like, no, you want to play a game? You want to play a game? I'm like, no, I don't want to play a game. He said, you don't even know what the game is yet. And in my head, I had already knew what the fuck he was talking about when he said that. I was very smart. I am still very smart. But back then, you would have thought I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I knew exactly what he was talking about. He was like, let's play a game. Let's play a game. I'm like, I don't want to play a game. He said, you don't even know what game I'm talking about. I said, I still don't want to play a game. Do you not understand the logic behind it? Okay, cool. So then he was like, let's play the adult game. The adult game. First of all, not even adult. Why am I playing an adult game? Second of all, us kids, when we was younger, we used to play house. We knew what the fuck an adult game is, okay? Stop playing with me. Third of all, my third grade class taught me about sex. Not the class itself, but the kids that was in there were very advanced for their age, okay? They knew about sex. They knew about sucking dick. They knew about eating pussy. They knew about all of that shit. That's what taught me sex and all that shit at an early age. I knew what the fuck it was. Did I know exactly what it was? Maybe not, because I was still young, you know, a little bit immature. I'm still a child. But as I grew older, I understood the concept. You feel me? And then also, with me going into junior high and stuff like that, and y'all having, and us having, like, sex ed and stuff like that, they taught us, okay? They might not have taught us a lot, which they should have, okay? So half these people need to get it together. But, you know what I'm saying? Basically, to sum it up, I knew what the fuck he was talking about. And he obviously thought I was stupid and I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. So he was like, no, let's just play the adult game. I said, I don't want to play no adult game. I don't want to play an adult game. I don't want to play no other game. I don't want to play Truth or Dare. I don't want to play hide and seek. I don't want to play hide and feel. I don't want to play none of that shit. I don't want to play a damn thing. Put me back in the motherfucking bed so I can go back to fucking sleep. And yeah, that's just that. You do whatever the fuck you need to do. And let my eyes go back to bed. So he's still feeling on me at this point. Like, asking me everything and still feeling on my ass. My non-existent ass. And I'm like, okay. So at this point, I just